This is Jim Moran, and welcome to Corrective Actions. What's in it for me? You can reach me at jim@simplifyiso.com, or over here on our website, you'll see a contact button. Corrective actions sometimes seem to be a pain in the rear end for folks. We have to remember that corrective actions help you achieve many things. First of all, doing corrective actions will help you build a more robust, more effective management system. You'll make more money. Or if you're a public sector organization, you'll find it easier to stay within your budget if you're doing effective corrective actions. The other benefit from doing corrective actions, it helps you meet requirements of the standard. You'll see that in these sections here. The general, the principles, the general process approach, the PDCA section, risk-based thinking, and scope. The term improvement is mentioned a number of times. These sections are not audited by your registrar, but they have a lot of interesting background information on this concept of improvement. The portion that the registrar audits, however, does have 11 separate requirements for you to improve the effectiveness of your management system. I'll go through them kind of quickly here, but grab your copy of the standard and you'll see where they are. It starts out in the context section of the standard. 4.4.1, continually improve a quality management system. 4.4.1H, you need to demonstrate that you have improved the processes and the quality management system. 5.5.1H, top management needs to demonstrate leadership by promoting improvement. You'll see in 5.2.1 Part D, in the quality policy section, you have to include a commitment to the continual improvement of the system. 5.3, the organizational structure part, requires that somebody reports to top management on opportunities to improve the system. 6.1.1 in the risk section, D, it's important to manage risks in a way that you can achieve improvement. 7.1.1 requires that not only do you have enough resources to deliver your product and deliver your services, that you also have enough resources for the improvement of the management system. In 9.3.2 management review, you're looking at opportunities for improvement in section F. And the outputs for management review, 9.3.3, require that you recommend some opportunities for improvement. 10.1 is the section called improvement, and of course you're starting out with selecting opportunities for improvement. And then finally in 10.3, there's a documented requirement in the standard for you to continually improve the effectiveness of the management system. So that's fine, but how do you actually achieve improvement? Well, there are a number of ways you can do it. I'll just show you a few here. One way is through correction. May not need a full corrective action, may not need a cause analysis, but be sure to keep track of the corrections you're making so that you can detect any trends. The next obvious way to improve a system is through corrective action, where you would do a cause analysis, recommend an improvement, implement the improvement, and then check to see that the improvement is actually getting the results you want. You'll also notice that the standard now requires that you evaluate your risk activities to see if there may have been some way to avoid this nonconformance in the first place. Another possibility for improvement besides corrective action is creating continual improvement through things like customer feedback, both internal and external, audits, both internal and external, any metrics you're doing, and of course management review that we've mentioned before. So these are all things that can lead to continual improvement as well. You might be in a situation where you can actually create a breakthrough change. Sometimes organizations need this just to survive. Another possibility, if your culture is suitable for this, is innovation. It might seem to you that any organization would be open to innovation. Not true. Organizations where people live in fear of doing something wrong or live in fear of making recommendations how to improve processes, those organizations are rarely innovative. And finally, you'll see a reorganization, probably one of the most dramatic ways to create improvement, but sometimes, again, necessary for survival. You might be surprised at the financial implications of a nonconformance, especially a recurring nonconformance. So here's another what's in it for me. You could become a very important person in your organization when you make top management aware of the true cost and the resulting requirements for more revenue when a nonconformance happens. Imagine you have a $1,000 mistake. Not a big deal. However, when you do the math, you'll see that in order to have $1,000 to use on a mistake, you need to have $50,000 revenue if you have a 2% net profit. Think about that. A $1,000 error means that your organization has to do an additional $50,000 in revenue in order to win back that $1,000. The worst part is, if you get that extra $50,000 in revenue, you still aren't ahead. You've only just now broken even from the error you make. And I have to say, most of you watching this would be really lucky if an error only cost $1,000. So make sure that you take advantage of all the value that comes to you from doing corrective actions. And if you'd like to see how our system can help you with your corrective actions, slide on over here to our website and click this nice big green button, and we'll schedule a 10 or 15 minute demo. You can see if it might be a fit for you. Thanks very much for having a look, and be sure to join us next time for why management by numbers doesn't work. Bye for now.